Okay, so this is going to be the third video and kind of just to draw everything together, and this is going to be uh, kind of the conclusion in a way. So if you look at the words we've been given here, so Helengwe was told that she would be taken on the 24th and the 17th. Irene was given that the 17th is the 24th. She was also given 32, which I'm going to cover in a bit. Joshua was given 16th and 17th for the rapture of the church. Prophet Z was given 17th. Or 17th day. So you can probably see that these all overlap, and these were given to people that, like, for the most part, received all of this separately. So as I drew the conclusion in the last video, you can see that the overlap is here. October 24th is Hebrew Heshvan, which is the second month, 17th day. So this is the flood date. This is why in Matthew it says as in the days of, or all the synoptic gospels, it says as in the days of Noah, because it's going to happen on the flood date. Although this is the Hebrew calendar, what we've been shown through this pattern, which I covered in the first video, is that God uses all of these calendars, all of these, and this is going to be probably mostly for the Hebrew people, for the Jewish people, I mean, but everyone should notice this. Everyone should go, like, after the church is taken, everyone should go to the Hebrew calendar and see that it was the flood date. But yeah, this all coincides perfectly, as well as Irene was just told that she would be taken in, not days, but a few days. And she was told that, I think, like a couple days ago. So yeah, this all converged right here, but God pointed us towards the flood date, the kind of like fake flood date, which was IR, but the real flood date is Heshvan 17, which is November 7th this year. So yeah, which in itself contains like Genesis 7:11, like everything's just feeds back into the flood date. And for the last thing, if you go to Irene for Christ videos, the most important thing she was given is that the 17th is the 24th. However, she was also given 32. So I'm going to show you, I just found this one really quick. So she was given 32. So I decided to go to, due to visions that we were given, through like children and other people, that the Lord arrived on the Feast of Trumpets. I believe that feast was fulfilled. We trumpeted his arrival, and people had visions of him descending and being in the air, like kind of looking down on the earth. And this is the day that the visions confirmed that for us. So I went forward to November 7th, the flood date, and 32 days. So 32 days from the Lord's arrival, church is taken. That's why Irene was given 32. You can find this in her first video. She was given all of this in her first video, and it just fits like a glove. As well as, I think it was Flo was given that there would only be 7 iterations of the Rapture radio, and I think they just finished the 7th. So yeah, this is it, guys. And this is just for those left behind. I've prayed and kind of just felt in my spirit that this is not going to be something that's going to be publicized. If you know, you know. If you're watching, like, what's the date today? So it's the 2nd today. That is 5 days from now. And yeah, it all fits, and I think we're bouncing. That's about it. But yeah, for anyone that's in this group chat, if you have any questions at all, I'll answer any questions you have. But primarily, this is going to be for those left behind. Throughout this whole process, even like up to a year ago, probably longer than that, I had a general sense that God would leave something that's very unmistakable for anyone that even slightly looks into when the church actually departs. There'll be like a huge hint there. This is what I think it is. Flood date on the Hebrew calendar. I think that's like the massive hint. That's going to be when the tribulation begins, or right around where the tribulation begins. As well as one last thing, we're just going to go to Stellarium here, and we're going to just fix that up a little bit, and we're going to go to that day. So 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So November 7th there, let's turn up the brightness, and we're going to go see where the moon is. This one might blow your mind a little bit. So we're going to go to the moon, and we're going to forward a little bit. The moon is going to be in the hand of the shepherd constellation, Auriga. So the moon will be in the shepherd. Oh shoot, I went too far back. Yeah, right there. That's when I'm pretty sure we're being taken and the moon is in the shepherd constellation. What are the chances of that? But yeah, I think I can kind of feel it in my spirit. This is it. It's kind of tough for me because I'm kind of like a completionist and I like to spread this to as much people as I can. But I think right now that's kind of going against prophecy because this is going to be a big surprise for anyone that's not paying attention. I might make a lot more videos to show how enemy symbolism coincides with this. Like, I'm pretty sure they're super aware of when this begins for them. But yeah, this is it right here. Flood date, 10/24. We're bouncing, I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, I pretty much know. But yeah, this is it.